Now let's see how to use DMC for intercom. Remember, the PackTalk Edge has two different options for intercom. One is DMC intercom mode, which is the mesh. The other is what I call Plan B, Bluetooth intercom mode, which is your more traditional Bluetooth pairing. I'll show you both, but if you have the option, always choose to set up your group in the DMC intercom mode. It's far superior, and really it's part of the magic of this unit. Now with DMC Gen 2, the pairing is easy and it is fast. I will show you how to first do it using just the buttons. I'll then show you how to do it using the Cardo Connect app. Using the buttons, very easy. Just press and hold the intercom button for a couple seconds till you start seeing the lights change. Now the one that just went purple has already joined the group. These two are already grouped. They're ready for comms. Say your group was 4 riders. Say it was 12 riders. Doesn't matter the size. The process is the same. I'm going to press and hold these intercom buttons. We'll see already, purple it's in the group, purple it's in the group. This group of 4 is connected and ready for intercom. Now to do the exact same thing using the Cardo Connect app, simply open the app itself, tap intercom, and at the very bottom you'll see start grouping. Let's go ahead and select that. You'll then be asked to name the group, and by default it is named Group 1. Keep in mind, when you name a group, you're naming the group for you to identify. This person that's joining this same group might name it something totally different. Doesn't matter, you're naming it for you to see. So let's go to keep the default, go to continue. This is now in that mode that we just saw a minute ago. If I had a phone paired to this one, I would do the exact same thing. I would just hit start grouping, the units would figure it out, it would be done within seconds. I don't have that app open, so I'll use the button method on this one. You can see immediately that it joined the group. There's 1. I'll hit finish. There's our group. These 2 are connected for intercom. And lastly, to give you an idea of what you can expect to hear inside the helmet, let's do it one more time. So, start the group.
Grouping initiated.
These 2 are joining.
Searching for group.
These would have automatically just heard grouping success. Third one.
Searching for group.
It would have heard grouping success. We hit
Searching
finish.
for group. Grouping succeeded. 3. Group members connected.
Perfect. When it comes to mute functionality of the PackTalk Edge, there's actually 3 different options. The first one is to mute and unmute the group. I'll show you the quick access screen for more detail on this. To mute the group, press and hold the roller wheel for 2 seconds. When you're muted, you no longer hear the intercom conversation of these 3 or the size of your group, and they no longer hear you. So it's a total mute of the intercom. To unmute it, same thing, 2 seconds. And now you're instantly back. While you're muted, it has no effect on the other 3. And of course, as you just saw a minute ago, you can do it using the Cardo Connect app as well. The second option is called mute microphone. You can do that using the buttons or the built-in voice command. To do it with the buttons, you press the media and intercom buttons simultaneously. The microphone is now muted, doing the same thing. The microphone is unmuted. While you are using that option, when you do the microphone mute, that means you can still hear the conversation that's going on around you in your group, but they can no longer hear you. So if you're wanting to sing or if your bike is making a lot of noise, whatever the reason is, you can mute your mic without being totally removed from your intercom group. To demonstrate the voice command for this, hey Cardo, mute microphone.
Mute microphone.
Hey Cardo, unmute microphone.
Unmute microphone.
And the third is called mute audio. When you activate this, it'll take anything that's coming through your speakers, so music, intercom, anything, and lower it to the absolute lowest volume level. It'll also kill your microphone. This is a handy feature when, say, going in to use the restroom or pay for some gas. To activate that, it's a voice command. Hey Cardo, mute audio.
Mute audio.
The system is now dead. Hey Cardo, unmute audio.
Unmute audio.
And everything's back. The share call feature is used to take an inbound phone call that you might get and share that with the other rider or riders in your group. To do that, say I were to get a phone call right now, I would take that phone call and then 2-second hold on the intercom button to share that phone call. That would now activate it. This person would also now hear the phone call that I'm on. That would close it out. Now, where that also becomes handy is, say you have somebody in your group using another comm device that's not a Cardo. It would obviously pair to their own cell phone. If that person were to phone you, you could answer that phone call, spread that phone call throughout your group, and now that other rider using a different brand is now talking with the entire group, and the entire group now here's that person. Going back to our larger group of 4 here, anytime you have 3 or more in your DMC group, the private chat feature becomes a little bit more of an important, nice feature to be aware of. Basically, private chat enables you to have a one-on-one private conversation with any member of your DMC group. To set that up, you'll open up the Cardo Connect app. By default, you'll see PackTalk Edge as the name of every unit on the group. I would encourage you to have your group rename all their devices via this menu. You can name this whatever you would like, but assuming that everybody had named their unit, when you go to your intercom menu, you would then see those individually named units, making private chat much more easy to identify. The one with the lock symbol is the one that this unit is set to talk to via private chat. Now to activate private chat, it's 2 clicks of the intercom button.
Private chat on.
Both parties would hear private chat on. They know that they're now in a basically secure private conversation amongst each other. To get out of it, 2 clicks.
Private chat off.
Private chat is now off, and the entire group is now connected amongst each other. Now, if you're in the quick access menu of the Cardo Connect app, you can also activate private chat via this button here. You'll also see the name of the unit that you are set to private chat with. Again, for this demonstration, it's named PackTalk Edge, but it could say Rebecca, it could say Demo 1, it could say whatever that private chat person identified their unit as.
Private chat on.
Private chat on. It's on there. I could cancel it here.
Private chat off.
Private chat off. And lastly, if you wanted to change your private chat person, simply select their name, which will by default automatically activate private chat.
Private chat on.
And then when you're ready to cancel it, cancel by any of the means that we already talked about.
Private chat off.
That's now your new default for the private chat if you were to activate it using the headset itself.